Why Christianity over other religions?
Because the evidence is Jesus Christ is reliable in a way that none of the options are.
So Muhammad isn't reliable.
Not in the same way that Jesus is, correct. I have respect for Muhammad. He taught one of his 5 pillars, give alms to the poor. I respect that highly. So I respect that part of what he taught. But to trust Muhammad to give me the truth about God, in light of the way he lived his life, in light of the internal contradictions in the Quran, I could never do that. I'd have to part company with my brain. I can't do that.
So you can't have a brain and believe in God.
I personally am convinced that there are so many logical inconsistencies in what Muhammad taught that for me to follow him would be I'd have to cut off my mind.
Like what?
Like what? All right. Muhammad lived from 570 to about 632 AD. So obviously he never met Jesus. Right? He lives 500 years after, or more than 500. Right. But the eyewitnesses, those who met Jesus, Matthew, Mark, John, Peter, James, insisted Jesus claimed to be God. Now Muhammad has a great deal of respect for Jesus, but he says Jesus is just a good teacher. He denies his deity. That's impossible. That's the one option about Jesus you can't take. Because clearly Jesus claimed to be God, which means he's either a false teacher or else he is who he claimed to be. He's not this middle ground option that Muhammad chose, which is, wow, great teacher, great prophet from God. No, because Jesus claimed to be God. He's either a blasphemer or else he spoke the truth. So there's an internal contradiction. It's who is Jesus? Just a good prophet the way Muhammad taught? Or God? Now, because Muhammad never met Christ, I'm not going to trust him to be my primary source of information. I'm going to go to the eyewitness.